Welcome to the Board Game Snobs Podcast. Critically harsh reviews with a touch of class.
Hey everybody, this is Gaby. This is my friend Sharde. Wow, Sharde.
Hello.
I can take that out, don't worry.
Hello, peoples of the world. Of
So,
the entire world.
Sharde is my goddaughter. That would be the best way to say it, I think.
I think you have to be chosen to be a godfather.
Yes, by Corleone. You're my goddaughter. I wonder where they get God from. Why is it goddaughter?
You know, that's a good question. I honestly
Probably because, like, here's your daughter. Oh, God.
maybe.
Right?
Maybe. You're trying. Stretch. It's a stretch. Maybe.
I need to stretch. I'm very large and out of shape. I need to stretch.
You are out of shape.
How?
And so am I. We're both out of shape.
What was that dance you're showing me today?
The dance I was showing you, I don't even know what it's called. I just know
Check
it's called.
us out on TikTok.
Nah. Oh, nah. Oh,
So
nah,
basically,
nah,
you're
nah.
like clicking heels. It's very reminiscent of the Kid and Play to me.
Yeah. I can see that. It's just become a viral dance. Of course, everything gets on TikTok and you just got to, imitate it, just like the Renegade.
So, okay, this is something I want to discuss with you today.
Go, shoot. I'm ready. I'm ret for it.
Uh-oh. Look at
Did you see that?
Look at you throwing some sass.
I was thinking rhymes.
Oh, spitting rhymes.
Ret for et.
Good one.
Good, right?
That's pretty good.
Yeah, thank you.
Sorry, I didn't hear it at first.
That was original.
Now, let's move on. Sharde.
You.
I may or may not be posting this to Board Game Snobs. So, this is what I want to discuss with you.
Wow.
My dear friend Jerry is quarantined at his home.
Okay.
He can't get out.
Oh,
I miss you, Jerry.
do you miss him?
I love you.
Oh,
Hang in there, buddy.
the love is so real.
Well, he can finally spend time with his family.
His bromance. They have a bromance.
His children. Finally. Daddy.
Oh, he has kids?
I'm so glad. I'm so glad you're not at Gaby's, Daddy. I'm glad you
Sounds
love
like
us.
an Oliver Twist.
Leave me alone. I'm playing a solo game. That's what
Sounds
he's
like
doing.
Jerry.
Or
That's
he's, or he's
typical.
doing some of his solo podcasting.
Does he do solo podcasting?
He just started because he's going out of his mind. Needs something else to do.
Are you serious?
It's like a 10-minute podcast.
so he's just going to talk.
It's a. Oh,
Honestly,
you know what? What does Jerry do? What does Jerry do
What does
more than
Jerry
anything?
do?
He talks a lot.
He talks. That's thing he does best.
Sometimes when I'm going down the road in my semi truck, Jerry will call me, and he will just start talking, and I will literally just listen, and I throw in yeah, really,
Don't you hate that though?
right,
When you're
right.
talking.
And then I look at my phone. It's been like 15 minutes, and he hasn't shut up.
You got to interrupt people like that.
You got to. I do.
You just got to say, shut
That's
up.
why on our podcast, I interrupt. I'm used to interrupting because if I don't interrupt, he won't shut
You know
up.
what? That's what I need to do. I need to start interrupting you.
Exactly. Now you're getting it.
Oh, I
That's what
wasn't
you need
getting.
to- Hey, stop. Don't interrupt me. Okay, so Sharde,
Yo,
Me
you
and
said
you
it
have
like
gamed.
2 times already.
my bad. Me and you have gamed quite a bit together.
Yeah, we have.
You are of the younger ilk, a millennial even.
I am actually Gen Z.
Is that Gen Z?
I am a Gen Z and millennial.
Gen Z.
If you're going according to
who
the
knows?
YouTube video I watched.
We consider everyone younger than us millennials.
Yes, and that's so weird because 96 and low are technically millennials according to what I've researched.
Oh, really?
Yes, and like
What's Gen Z?
Gen Z is 96
So
up.
What's after Z? The end.
The end
That's
of
it.
mankind.
No more children.
Yes.
So you are, how old are you? 23?
Yes, I am. 23.
23 going on 24?
I'm exactly 22. Nope,
What's that,
20
Gangster's
years
Paradise?
younger than you. What?
23 going on 24?
Nope. Oh, yeah. That is Gangsta's Paradise. And
Yeah.
I don't think he was 20. Was he 23?
I don't know. He was young.
He was 20.
What was his name?
Going on.
Coolio. Oh, Coolio.
What about your name, Gaby?
What about it?
Somebody start
I
calling
didn't
you.
name myself.
Yeah.
That was, I literally don't know who first called me Gaby. I don't know if it was my
You don't
brother.
think it was your father?
I don't know. I don't know who first called me Gaby. I don't know if it was something, because like my brother, growing up, my brother has the same name as my father. His name is Arturo Moraga.
You actually use your accent for once in your life. I like that.
So my father's name is Arturo. My brother's name is Arturo. But when I'm 3 years old, 4 years, when do you start talking? When do kids start talking?
2.
2?
Yeah.
I was advanced. I probably started speaking at 1.
You were
Super advanced.
Hey, Dom's kid know how to speak.
I think I started speaking on my way out. Hey, Mom, I'm coming out.
Honestly, you were already
all right. I came out like the Kool-Aid man.
You were already annoying at in the freaking sack.
So
that's what it is.
The placenta sack?
Yeah, you're in there. You were already annoying in there.
To the floor. In the sack. Shout out to Sporadically Bored on that one. So I called my brother. I
Your brother.
I couldn't say. I called him my brother. I couldn't say Arturo. So I called him Hito.
Mm-hmm.
Which is a Spanish term for my son, I think, or son. Mi Hito is my son.
So you called your
my brother's name to me growing up was Hito.
He called his brother son.
Basically. And I didn't start calling him, but then everybody called him Junior because he was Arturo Junior. And he didn't like being called Arturo. He wanted to be called Junior.
Oh.
So I never called him Junior. That sounded weird to me. So I always called him Hito. But transitioning from, I don't know, I guess the older I got, he was like, don't call me Hito. So I eventually started calling him Junior as well.
That is funny. That's just like me. My grandma called me Gal. I didn't like Gal. I don't know.
Dot?
Yeah, exactly. And now that I'm, an adult, I don't know why.
How are you though? Mentally.
Are you though, Gobs?
Go ahead.
43
anyway.
today, Gobs. In a 12-year-old mind.
That's right.
Actually, I won't
You're only as young as you feel
5-year-olds.
So, what was your nickname?
My nickname
Gal
was Gal.
Any other nicknames?
Paige Pitts.
Paige Pitts.
Mm-hmm. Or Pitts. My dad called me Pitts.
Middle name Arm.
I knew you were gonna say something. I knew you were gonna say middle name Arm. Thank you.
So I call you Sharde.
Good. Yeah, and Sharde is my actual middle name.
Sharde.
My mom calls me that sometimes.
You were named after the singer Sade.
Yes.
But your mama put an R in there because the singer's name is Sade.
Her name is Sade.
Your mama said Sharde.
Technically, that's how she says it too. I don't know why there's a R.
So she calls you Sade?
Your
mom says Sade or Sharde?
Sade.
Really?
Yeah.
50 Cent.
She says both.
Did 50 Cent coin Shoddy? You my shot, yo Shoddy. It's my birthday.
What are you talking about?
I'm all over the place. All right, so I'm trying to. Okay, we're at 10 minutes now. We're doing quick bursts of these little daily podcasts. I have listed for you. You have played 40 different games with me. You may not even realize that, but you have. I've logged them all. 88 plays of 40 games. What is one of your favorite games you like to play? Now, and let's just say you're not big into games. You enjoy playing them, but you're not obviously me and Jerry.
I'm not going to podcasts about them now.
Right.
Or go to board game conventions.
Exactly. So would you say you're we call you people norms?
Y'all are actually freaks, so I guess
that
I am
is
a norm.
Rude. You realize this is going out to strictly board game people,
hey,
right?
You guys, you know what? I love board game nerds. I love them all, but y'all are freaks. I'm a freak too, but not into board game freak. I'm not a board game freak.
What do you? Your hair. You're always working on your hair.
My hair. I love doing my hair.
Your hair requires lots of attention,
just like your board games.
Every time I come home, Sharde is doing something with her hair.
It's only on Fridays because that's
you're always
my
at
day.
Sally's purchasing something.
I'm always in debt, broke.
Okay, so we played Shot and Totten. That was a little card game.
Wow,
I'm not going to list them all because we have 40.
I don't even remember that.
Okay, Steam Time. I think that's one of the bigger ones me and you've played together. You like Steam Time with the gem, the jewel, crystals, the time crystals.
Yeah, I played Steam Time. I mean,
you
recently.
Like it?
Oh yeah, I love Steam Time. I think one of my faves.
Rudiger
you asked
Dorn,
me what
Steam Time.
And you got to kind of remind me of the games I played. That's a lot of games.
Splendor, Star Realms, Azul, with the little mosaic game.
Yeah, I remember. I really like Royals.
Royals, that is a good one. Yes.
I really like Forbidden Desert. I know it's one of those team effort games, but I like team effort games.
Co-op, yeah.
It's co-op. Yeah, I like those kind of fun.
Skull with the coasters.
Skull. I like Skull. Yes.
Happy Salmon. That's like a party game.
That game gives me a headache.
It is very loud. It can be.
It's not that it's loud. It's just I'm freaking out. Like
it's a frantic
I'm
game.
Screaming.
It's a frantic game. All right. So, the mind where you don't say anything. You're just playing the cards out there, trying to do it in sequential order without anyone talking.
Oh, that wasn't one of my faves, but I like
the Resistance.
Oh, that one's good. Not my fave though.
Or what about? Would you prefer Resistance or Mafia?
Resistance.
Really? I prefer Mafia.
I prefer Resistance because I like having a card game.
You like having a game there to reference.
Yeah.
I get that. Deception, Murder in Hong Kong. Remember that when you play out, they have all the things like, okay, they use this and this.
Yeah. That one was fine.
Okay.
It wasn't my favorite.
It's along the lines of Resistance or Mafia, though. They're called, what are those called?
If I were to choose...
Social deduction. That's what those are called.
Okay, yeah. If I were to choose Resistance, I would like that.
Jaipur. The 2-player where you're in the market trading in camels or this or that.
I like that one. That one's fine.
Okay, I will rattle these off real quick for you. I know you don't like Ticket to Ride. The Grizzled, where we were like these like World War I characters.
Yes, I played that with you.
Yes.
I remember that one. I've only played that one time.
Camel Up?
No.
See, I like Camel Up.
I don't.
Love Letter? Batman?
Yes, I like those.
Sheriff of Nottingham, I used to have. I don't have anymore.
I think I did like this game, but I can't, we haven't played it in so long. I can't remember.
Because it's not in my collection anymore.
Why did you get rid of it?
Because it's basically... Remember there is an old card... It's not an old card game. You could just take a 52 card deck, and it's called, well, depending on your... you could say BS or baloney.
LOL. Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you just go around, you're like, okay, and you have to say, you go in order. You go aces, 2s, 3s, 4s, 5s, and you say, I'm playing aces. I have 2 2s. And you may not have 3s, but it's your turn to lay down 3s. So you pretend, I've got 1 3.
Just like BS.
Yeah, baloney.
I like that.
That's basically what Sheriff of Nottingham was. Deep Sea Adventure with the little submarine.
I love Deep Sea Adventure.
It's a 6-player game.
Deep Sea Adventure.
I played Bloody End with you and Bree one time. So, like, remember, we played it one time, so you not remember, but you're like burying the people, like the caskets.
Oh,
like,
this game is dark.
It is. It's a really dark game.
I don't remember that game.
And I just won. The party game where you write stuff down.
I was like, what? Oh, I don't like that game.
Pirates Cove.
I like Pirates Cove. I remember that one. That was good.
But I would say, as far as a board, like an actual board game, not like a party game, your favorite would be what?
It's
Steam
between
Time, Royals,
Steam
Star
Time
Realms,
and Royals.
It's a card game. But
I like Steam Time, Royals, and Star Realms. They're my top 3 or 5. Sorry.
What are your other 2? You've named 3.
The thing about it is, I need to play more games to have.
I mean,
favorite.
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I would classify you as a casual gamer, which is what most people
Desert.
are. And the only reason you have, I forgot about that's okay. That's a good one. Oh, Pandemic. Do you like Pandemic?
So I played Pandemic again with Mike and Crystal, and
not that great.
I don't really like it anymore.
Yeah. Forbidden Desert
they had like
better.
A weird, not expansion. They had like a weird version, maybe an updated version. I don't know what it was. It was different than your version. So maybe it was the art that looked different. I don't know. Something about it was different. And it was boring.
Oh, snap.
I don't know. It just got boring on me all of a sudden. And I was just like doing my card stuff and I was just like, yep. And we were just, we flipped to
Forbidden Desert is better. I like
Forbidden Desert's more fun.
I even like Forbidden Island better. Remember the island that would sink? You'd flip over the tiles and like you're on the island and it's sinking. When it starts sinking, you flip over tiles it looks like it's got water on it.
We played Forbidden Island?
It's old, yeah. I don't know that I played Forbidden. I may have sold that by the time I met you.
I don't remember that game, but I do remember Forbidden Desert.
What about Time's Up Title Recall? That's the one where you start off saying anything. It's like taboo, basically. You can say anything to make a guess. Then you can act it out. Then you can only say one word.
I like Time's Up, but I don't like playing it
you don't know the titles of things.
No, well, not that. Well, that too, but not that.
I don't know the names of books. Or songs.
I don't like playing games with certain people. Like, it has to be the right kind of people to play a game like that.
Well, yeah. Any party game is kind of like that.
So it's like,
Party
I don't
games
really
are like they strictly rely on the group of people you're with.
I forgot about Code Names. I like that game.
Code Names is really
it's
good.
A word game, but I like it. It's fun.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not like a hater to board games. I'm not. Like, I just don't
that's
want,
why I'm
I don't
having
want you
you
to
on
think I
as a
hate board gaming.
No, I know that because you played with me. That's why I wanted to have you on as a casual gamer. Gina, my wife.
Your wife.
Borat.
She likes some games.
Borat, that's still in, right? Gina likes very few. She likes Code Names. She will play Happy Salmon because
she likes a game called Patrician. I always hear her say that.
She wants to play Patrician. I can't stand
what
Patrician.
What is
that? Patrician. It's fine. You're building these levels of buildings in, I don't know, France or somewhere. It's fine. It's fine, but it's
a
super
building
basic.
game?
It's super basic.
So you don't like basic games?
No, that is not.
That's what you said.
Well, that may be kind of true.
Like you want games that are hard?
I would say yes. Yes. You know what? I'm not going to be afraid. No.
Yeah, don't be afraid. Be a man.
Jerry and I have advanced beyond the Carcassonne's Ticket to Rides, Patrician Splendor.
But you don't enjoy them anymore?
Because I will play them to help other people come into the hobby. But I prefer a game that institutes multiple mechanisms. Give me some set collection, but also toss in some worker placement and some area control or something.
Yeah.
Like, give me several different factors that make this game more interesting to somebody that's been playing all these things for a long time.
So Monopoly would be your top one, right?
Exactly. The game that shall not be mentioned.
Gosh, it's like you cuss.
You know, actually, people talk about Monopoly. I probably have not played maybe 2 Monopoly games my whole life.
What? Gobs. I was 12 years old.
I was more of a card game guy.
We did both.
Like, we played Rummy and Gin or Gin Rummy, whatever you want to call it.
I like those. Whenever I was 12, when my mom used to go to work, she would leave us all at home. You know, we were old enough to stay home. We somehow bought a game. What?
Latchkey kids. That's what us Gen Xers call it. Like, go home.
Gen X? Gen Z?
X? No, I'm a Gen X, bro.
Oh, okay. Oh.
We invented skateboarding and inline rollerblading.
Okay. Well, we used to do that.
In Nirvana and Pearl Jam.
But we used to play Monopoly for hours. That was your Eddie Vedder impression.
I don't like long games, especially when I was a younger person.
Well,
I had no patience
fun. For it. The Monopoly was fun because you're like, you gotta, get money and like get your hotels.
I hated Monopoly.
As a kid, I liked Monopoly a lot when I was a kid.
I liked Gin. I liked Gin Rummy, Crazy Eights.
Did you like Slapjack?
Blackjack. War. Does your card outrank mine? You win. I mean, I liked card games growing up.
Yeah.
I wasn't a Monopoly guy.
Yeah, I was a card game and Monopoly.
What about Sorry?
Oh, I hate those games. I hate
all
those games. I hate every single game you're naming right now.
Well, there you go.
Monopoly's the Monopoly's the only one that I actually liked as a kid,
It was just.
Will I play it again now today? No.
Not when you have this plethora I provide before you.
Yeah, you got Monopoly's kind of just not fun anymore.
No. I agree. All right. Well,
I'm looking at your wall and I'm trying to see if there's any I'm familiar with.
Wall O games.
Your wall O games. But yeah, there's a lot. There's quite a few that I like that you have of your collection. But
I appreciate that.
I'm not opposed to learning a new game.
Gina
so
actively doesn't like my games, and that hurts me. It hurts my soul. My wife, my soulmate,
his
actively
significant other
does not like my gaming. She doesn't mind if me and Jerry play. She doesn't mind if I play. But when I say, "Hey, love of my life, share with me in this game of Lorenzo," she's like, "I think it works." She doesn't want to think at home.
So you are a deep thinker when playing games.
Oh, extremely.
But you're not a deep thinker in general.
No. Pondering the cosmos and life, I try not to. Because otherwise I'll just be depressed.
What if
Thus drinking.
You could be fascinated. Oh my
drinking
God.
heavily.
Of course.
Just kidding.
There's always truth in a joke.
All right. Well, we've killed 22 minutes. We're just trying to put these out every day. Not every day, but as often as
time
possible.
We get a chance, I guess.
During this difficult time that all of us are going through.
You sound like a professor during this, or God.
So,
not God. Sorry. Why did I bring God in this?
I'm going to have to cut you off. This is my time to talk.
Oh.
No, you are cut off. You're not. You're not.
This is the interruption.
I'm trying to close out the podcast. You won't let me.
But can I say bye?
Okay. Yes. Go ahead. You're on.
Oh, you can talk first,
Enrique.
and then I'll say it.
Go ahead, Enrique.
Did you just call me Enrique?
You're the Enrique of...
That
Just kidding.
That's funny.
Enrique, love you too. Get well soon.
You know he's assaulting you, right, Enrique? Just saying.
This is gonna close out this pod. It's not a pod solo because it's not just me and myself. It's not a pod snap because that's our off board game topics. What is this going to be called? I don't know.
You can call it mini pod sesh. What?
No, I won't.
Why?
All right, you know
why?
what?
My idea was better than your
pod
idea.
Sesh. Done. It's called Mini Pod Sesh.
Yeah, bear.
Episode 1.
Episode 1. Boom! And Gaby's off work for like 2 weeks. So
No, 1.
I speak of incorrectness.
Yes, you do speak of incorrectness. All right. Well, that's going to do it for this episode. We'll holler at you later.
Later, dudes.